Welcome back, everyone. Thank you for joining me here. I am doing a commission. It's going to be in two parts. It is for a lovely lady named Deb, and she showed me her house. It is gorgeous, and she has a place on either side of her TV. So I'm going to be working on a 2-foot by 3-foot canvas tonight. There's going to be 2 videos. In the second video, I will show you them both dry side by side. But for now, we're going to work on the first one. It was just too big to do both of them on the table together and try to video it. So hope you enjoy. Let's paint. All right, so my concept for this one is to do a diagonal split base. She wants black in one corner, gray in another corner, and then she's going to flip-flop them for the, or I'm going to flip-flop them for the other canvas. And then she wants a blowout kind of on the diagonal here. So I'm going to come blow down this way, up this way, and a little bit into the negative space. And I'm hoping doing them separate that I can get them to look like I did them together. So we'll find out for that part. My colors that I'm going to use. So I made almost like a rich Naples yellow out of azo yellow and white. I chose to go with the brighter, like a lighter yellow to make it brighter against the dark bases and more opaque. I also have, she chose silver as her metallic to go in there. Then I have phthalo blue, which I'm going to layer a little bit of white on top to brighten that up. Turquoise green, because her entire house is basically black, white, and then her pop of color is like a lighter turquoise green color, and then a little bit of white. And that is it. And she picked a couple of pictures off of my Facebook, where I post a lot of the photos, and she picked the kind of design she liked, and then we talked about the colors. So I am excited. I also made this gray color here, if you can see it. So I'm glad I didn't spill that. The gray color that I use normally from Amsterdam, it actually has a little bit of a brownish yellow color in it. It has a different pigment, so it's not just white and black. It's called neutral gray, and I didn't want that kind of warmer gray tone. I wanted a true neutral gray. So I just mixed this gray out of black and white, and that way I could change how much shading that I put in it with the black. So I'm going to get started on this one. I'm going to start with the base and then layer down the colors. All right, so I'm going to just put this up here just as like a guide for where I want that black to start and where I want that gray to be. And then let me see if it's somewhere close. Good. All right, perfect. And I will do that on the other one as well, just to get an idea. Okay, I think that should be plenty of black. I'll save this for the next canvas. Maybe I should put it behind me because I will spill it. Oh, my toe did not win today. I've already got it on there, dang it. Okay, now for the gray color. And I am going to layer the colors on top here so that the 2 lines of color meet. Okay, I think that is plenty there too. Let me wipe that on there so my toe doesn't get the brunt of it. Okay, all right. I'm actually going to blow it out first and then pop my air bubbles. All right, time to lay down my colors. I think since predominantly she wants the turquoise green, I'm going to lay, and this is opaque, I'm going to lay this down first, and then I will layer it a second time on top. So I'm actually gonna come in a little bit. I'm not gonna layer straight down this line. I'm actually gonna start here and then work it down there. And I think that'll give me a nice pretty blowout towards this top area. Yeah. Okay, and I'm not gonna layer them directly over top of one another. I'm gonna kind of twist and turn them a little bit. Okay, there is a method to my madness, so just stick with me. Very tiny, small amount of white here. And I will do that again on top. Now for my yellow. Now I'm not going to put a ton of yellow in this either, but I want there to be some as the accent color. So I think that's pretty good there. And then, yes, I think my turquoise again. Trying not to do too much color here. I always say that, and then I have too much color. The white again, and then the silver will come on top. Trying to do small amounts. Okay. And then my silver. I hope that's enough yellow to actually show up. I'm gonna drizzle the yellow, the silver all the way through. Now that I'm looking at it, I hope it's gonna be enough. Oh my gosh. I cannot turn a corner. Like I cannot change direction while I'm pouring and talk to you at the same time. Okay, so I think that's it for the colors. Maybe I'll put those behind me too. The paint could be open on the complete other side of the room and I'll spill it. Okay, here we go. All right, wish me luck. This one's big. Okay, I really like it and I hope that it dries well. I love how spaced out and colorful I got it. I do see just a few parts that I am gonna do some curly cues on through there just to get my colors mixed together. Like instead of trying to blow this with the blow dryer, I can just take my finger and swipe down on through it. Now there is a lot of paint in that center, so I am going to hold my breath that this dries well. I'm just trying to catch any extra little parts up here. that have a lot of colors and try to get a little bit into that negative space. I feel like maybe I am done, that I don't want to do anything else. I have gorgeous cells throughout. I may torch just a little bit. I love the ribbon of color that I have here. Yes, I think I might be done, y'all. I'm still going. No, I'm done. I'm done. Put my hands up. I'm done. All right, I'll show you this one and then make sure you tune back in. It's going to be a very similar thumbnail, but I will show you the second one and how they both dry then. But for now, I'll show you this one. I'm trying to show it to you this way, but I will take you in this way, and then when it dries, I'll show you the way vertically that it's actually going to hang. But look at those colors and see, using that super light yellow, I feel like the other yellow would have just been, the regular azo yellow deep or medium would have just been too harsh. But look at all the details. Look at that little line of them, of the cells. I love the like twisting motion in the center. Y'all, please keep your fingers crossed that this dries well. Oh, I love it. Love it, love it, love it. Okay, onward to the dried result and then onward to the second painting. Okay, I am happy with this one. It's actually going to go vertical, and I will show you that, but just for YouTube's sake, I'll show it to you this way so that I can get it all in camera easily. But look at the definition in those petals and how the silver fans out. That is really all about the way I layer the paints, and also the way that I blow them out. I think this is so pretty. Super happy with this one. And I have already shown the picture to the client, and this is a go-ahead on the colors for the next one. So make sure you tune in for that one and wish me luck, because I'm going to try to make them look similar, but maybe not completely matching. But you will see, be on the lookout for that next video. And thank you so much for watching. I will show you, I think, both of them vertical in the next video. All right. Thanks everybody for watching. Happy painting. Bye.